and welcome to another edition of Cooking with Things I Found in My Kitchen. We have a very special episode today because we have the coolest person in the world who is going to, this time, teach me how to cook something, because it's my mom, the Honorable Judge Grandma, Cookie to some who are very special people. But she is going to teach me to make something that she has made for me since I was a little kid, and it's one of my favorite meals ever. It is chicken with 40 garlics. This is perfect. This is wonderful. You're going to have a great time. And let me introduce to you my mom, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Austin.
Hey! So you're going to teach me this recipe. Tell me a little bit about it. How did you meet chicken and 40 garlics? And cheers.
Your stepdad went to France and didn't take me, but he brought me back this cookbook. And in this cookbook, there was a recipe called chicken with 40 garlics. It was called that in French, but he translated it for me. And I thought, that looks cool. Well, let's do that. And you and Avram and Marty and I were in the kitchen the first time I made 40 garlics chicken. I think you were in middle school. It's a long time.
Like it could be. Didn't you get in the paper in Corpus one time making this?
Yeah. I had 2 occasions when somebody from the paper came around to see about recipes, and 40 garlics.
So what you're saying is that you're famous. And that if everybody out in the internet world wants to be famous too, they got to listen now. That's what you're saying.
Well, they'll be well received at home if they make 40 garlics chicken.
That's all we need. Tell me what I got going here. I've accumulated the things you said to accumulate. Tell me what we got. I'll point them out as we go.
You have a skillet to cook this in.
Boing.
You have 1 chicken, which you have divided into pieces.
I butchered this guy in every sense of the word. This is everything but the back and ribs from a chicken and the head and the face, which is good because ew.
Chickens have lips. Chickens have lips. You don't want them in your food.
All right, now I, on my own, went ahead and salted this chicken last night after I cut it up, put it on this wire rack and stuffed it in a refrigerator overnight to get it good and dry. And ready for the cookerating. All right, so that's the chicken. What else we got?
You should have oil, vegetable oil.
Boom, I got a tablespoon of that.
That's perfect. You should have 6 tablespoons of butter, divided into 4 and 2. 4. Ooh, very nice.
So nice.
Now, you jumped the gun and did the right thing, which is you've got garlic there that you've already poached.
Look at these little guys. I poached them for 10 minutes in boiling water after I separated them out of their cloves. They should, like this one, have all their skin on them, but many of them, like this one, I did not succeed in leaving the skin on. Is that going to be a problem?
Not if it's only one. And when we did this for the caller times in Corpus, they couldn't believe that we were cooking this garlic with its skin on. So they didn't tell people, and people took the skins off, and that does not work.
Also, that robbed those people of when you boil these for 10 minutes with the skins on, those skins contain flavors. It smelled so good in my kitchen when I just 10 minutes of boiling garlic, and this whole house smelled amazing.
And you can take that garlic water and use it in soups and sauces.
Now you tell me.
That same aroma shows up right where you want it.
Garlic water.
Delicious garlic water.
Bay leaf?
Bay leaf. I got a bay leaf. George Bay Leaf right here from the Savings and Loan.
Thyme? Plenty of thyme?
All the time in the world.
Well, looks to me like we're ready.
No. We got a few more things you told me about. We talked at length about a dry white wine.
Oh, we did. Yes, you're right, for making our sauce. You need a dry white wine. What did you end up getting?
I ended up with a Becker Vineyards, which is Texas wine, Chardonnay. It was oak aged and about $9 for the bottle, so qualita. And honestly, I've had some of it. It tastes great. I would totally drink that wine too. It's not the most amazing wine I've ever had in my life, but I sure did enjoy it all the same.
Well, I think that sounds lovely. I would say that since you're making this sauce with 40 flippin' garlics, and despite everything you've read that says don't cook with a wine you wouldn't drink, it's nice if you can afford to cook with a wine you would drink, but dry vermouth is cheap at the grocery store and works well too. Won't be quite as tasty, but it works.
A good note. Okay, might have to try that one next round. And then we got this guy here, which is chicken stock.
Yeah.
Sure, one of those. They're the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that should be it.
One last thing. We are making a sauced recipe, and I do feel like since I'm your son and you're my mom, it's not just the chickens that should be getting sauced. There we go.
What you drinking?
I've got the Brook Laddie Octomore, exceptionally costly, and I didn't buy it, so that's fine. And that stuff's good. It's like drinking a fire pit if a fire pit was delicious. We're talking smoky.
Well, too bad you're in your kitchen and I'm in mine then.
What do you got there?
I've got some Lafrangue Select because single malt is good. And we're all Scots, so.
Fancy pinkies out. Well, here's to us. We're going to learn how to make some stuff. Cheers, Mom.
You ready to cook that chicken? Crank the heat on that skillet.
Cranking the heat on the skillet. We're going to medium high. Boom. It's going.
Add your oil and 2 tablespoons of butter to that pan.
Oil goes in. Bloopity bloop. 2 tablespoons of butter goes bloop.
Good work.
Yeah, you say that, but you didn't see the splatter.
No, I missed it.
Kira's okay.
I'm okay. What you want is to melt the butter and you want it to foam up. You want that foam to subside a little bit, but you're not looking to brown the butter.
All right. So I'm going to keep it moving a bit, get it all good and melty. Should I go ahead and pepper the chickens?
Yep. While your oil is getting hot, pepper that bird.
Woo! Pepper!
When you put the chicken in, put it in skin side down.
Okay, all right. And because it's raw chicken,
Twang.
yeah, we're ready to go. Shaboom.
Now this recipe, if you were in a big hurry, you could make it with skinless, boneless chicken bits, but it won't taste nearly as good.
Like some kind of jerk, basically.
Yeah. It's got 40 garlics. It's gonna taste good. But if you've only got 20 minutes to put dinner on the table, you can do it in that period of time with the skinless, boneless chicken breast.
Right,
okay.
We're going. It's popping. It's sizzling. It's burning our DP.
Then what you want to do is just keep an eye on it. Don't jiggle it around. Let it sit. You can do that ta-da-da-da-da-da song about waiting. You could drink a little.
L'chaim. To life.
You could listen to the sizzle from the skillet and think of the music of chickens.
Oh, your chicken musics.
Is it brown yet?
I don't imagine so, but let's...
No.
Oh, no, it's getting there pretty quick, though.
Yeah. Takes 2 or 3 minutes.
Huzzah induction is all I'm going to say. That's some conveying of direct energy to a pan.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, these little chickies are beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and pepper their butts.
Yep, good plan.
Pepper in the butts. Now, as I understand it, the more you cook pepper, the less you taste it. Is that your understanding?
I'm a big one for seasoning as I go along. So I'll season stuff with salt and pepper 2 or 3 times in the process. So I don't know the answer to that.
Woo! All right, well, let's take a look at the browniness. We're getting some brown. I'm going to go ahead and turn these puppies. They're not actually puppies. They're chickens.
Oh, those look pretty good, babe.
Yeah.
Okay, now you got the meat side down. And you want it to brown, but you can begin now thinking about the bay, the garlic, and the thyme.
All right, I've got bay, I've got thyme, and I've got a whole big mess of garlic right here.
All right. Check the underneath part of the biggest piece of chicken in there and see if it looks seared.
It's getting there. I'm actually gonna turn it so the thick part's in the middle of the pan, good. But I'd say about another 45 seconds, give or take. It's a lot of heat. Yeah.
Well, you're going to reduce that heat to medium-low for cooking the chicken.
Boopity, boopity, boop, boop, boop.
Scatter the garlic in around the pieces of chicken. You want it to touch the skillet because it's going to brown a bit from the fats.
Okay, let's get it down in the crevasses.
There you go, perfect.
All right, okay.
Balance the bay leaf on top. Oh, lovely. And then take that larger handful of thyme and rub it between your hands over the chicken, and then just drop it, stems and all, into the pan. All you're really doing is opening those little leaves up a little bit.
$200, I will touch your phone. Send me the money in the phone, I will touch it right now. Oh, best $200 you ever spent, I guarantee. All right, it's in there. We're medium low.
Put the lid on. And set your timer for, you're at sea level, 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Okay, Google. Set a timer for 30 minutes, please.
30 minutes, and that's starting now.
Up here in the mountains, it might take you a little longer, but down there on the shore, quick cooking.
Well, the fun part is I probably just set off about 100 people's timers on their Google devices. Ooh. So it's funny for me. Okay, we're going to cook about 30 minutes. I know it's going to be 30 to 35. We'll give it a check then, and we'll check back with you at that point.
Sounds good. Hasta luego.
See you in a few, Ma.
So how's the chicken looking?
The chicken looks stupid good. Hold on, I'm gonna take this lid off here with the steam. Oh yeah, it's pretty. That's crazy pretty. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna poke it with a fork. And you say we're going for juices running clear.
That's the ticket.
So, yeah, that's some clear running juices right there.
Perfect.
All right, what am I doing with this chickens?
Plate it. Put it on a warm platter.
I got one of those right here.
You're going to want the garlics on there too. You can throw that bay leaf out.
Yeah, take that bay leaf. Nobody likes you with your savings and your loan. I'll keep the thyme though. Everybody loves that.
We all need just a little bit more time.
We all need more time.
But you can take the thyme sticks and get rid of them too.
You can take the time to do that.
Ooh, look how cool the drumstick looks, where it's all pulled up from the leggy bit. That's quality cooking right there. All right, bay leaf, get out of here, George Bay Leaf. Nobody loves you. Yeah, it's like you don't even need to have been born, George Bay Leaf.
And then scatter them garlics.
Scattered to the winds of chicken, to the chicken winds.
Ooh, you got some good looking goopy.
Okay, we got goopy. The chicken's here. I'm gonna cover that with a little foil. Keep it warm.
It's time to make that sauce.
Help me out. What am I doing? I got this.
You're gonna deglaze the pan, so crank the heat all the way up to high.
Boop, 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 boop. feisty.
Oh, there comes the steam. Okay, pour in your white wine. Out, and something to stir with.
Oh, I got something to stir with. I got a stirring stick.
Now what you are doing is getting all the little tasty bits off the bottom of the pan.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, you're deglazing.
All right. I didn't have a whole lot of stuff stuck. I think maybe my tight-fitting lid fit more tightly than we might otherwise consider, but we are in Flavortown. We're citizens of Flavortown. You switched to wine and you didn't tell me?
I drank the last of that Lafrangue. Sad.
Nothing sad about that. That's an accomplishment. All right, we got wine.
Boil it, bubble it.
How we doing?
You want to thicken it down to about 1/4 cup. You put a 1/2 cup of wine in there, right?
Yep, we put a 1/2 cup of wine in. It is now doubled sort of toil and troubled.
Keep it bubbling. You want it reduced by about half.
All right. By the pricking of my thumb, something tasty. This way comes. Okay. All right, we're getting lower. I see some lowering going on.
If you drag your spoon across that thing and see the bottom of the pan appear,
Yes.
good. Pour in your chicken broth.
Okay, chicken broth. We'll rehomogenize because it tends to stick to the bottom. Go, chicken broth, go. 1 cup of chicken broth.
All right. Now stir and bubble. And you want to reduce that down to about a final amount of 3/4 cups.
Okay, and I'll know it gets there when I just sort of make it up and fake it and be like, now's the time where it's 3/4 cup, because I have no concept of volume in this shape. Cool?
Well, you're reducing it by about 1/3.
Okay. Well, we're going to let this boil down, and we'll see you in about a couple minutes, probably.
Ciao, baby.
Ciao, Mama. Ciao.
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 Ciao. Okay, we have reduced. We've reduced. There's less now. There's less of this. And while that was going on, unbeknownst to everyone at home, for secretive reasons that I choose not to disclose, I went ahead and roasted vegetables because I want to eat them. So I'm going to put them here on this fancy platter next to this guy, because vegetables. Yes. All right. So this is good. I want them to just, I know for a fact the sauce is going to be amazing and my aim is going to be crap. All right. I am burning the hell out of my hand right now. What fun. Oh, hell yeah. We good.
You do have one with a glove on it, you know. Just saying.
You're fired. Okay, where are we going from here?
All right, turn the heat off under that beautiful sauce.
Plork.
Pick that handle up. Drop in your 4 tablespoons of delicious butter.
All right.
And swirl it till it melts.
Okay.
I usually just do that by swirling the skillet with the handle.
You're fancy and good at things.
The reason that I do that is that it takes the pan off the heat and you're through cooking that sauce. What you really want to do is homogenize it. You want it to all come together and stay together. And as you swirl that butter, you can actually see that happen. And that's fun science. So,
I mean, you say that, but apparently I've missed arm day at the gym. Because what you at home don't know is my brother is on the line too, handling certain technical aspects of it. And he does not miss arm day at the gym. And Avram, I need you to come hold this pan, please. Thank you. Just travel across country real quick.
Sure thing.
quit whining.
All right, this is homogenized. What?
Yes, now pour it gracefully over your chicken.
You're just saying I can just dump this on everything I've made.
Yeah, just pour it in there. Glaze everything with that gorgeous stuff.
Oh, hell yeah. That.
Now, it's not finished. You got to pick up that thyme, that quarter, and just drop it on the platter.
Just need a little bit more time until it's finished.
Time is on my side and is still public domain, or at least general reasonable use. 15 seconds or less. Okay. Have I made it?
It's beautiful. And a thing of beauty is a joy with a baguette.
Huzzah! I'm gonna cut this baguette. Here's what I love, is taking one of these little goblins, this little goblin here, right here, and you just squish that little goblin bastard out. Listen, Mom, thank you so much for being here for this.
My pleasure.
You have taught me something I've been wanting to learn from you for decades, that you are literally famous for. I mean, you have become infamed about this, and you have taught me how to make it. Me, your favorite son, by far. There are other ones, but I mean, clearly I'm the best. I think we all recognize that without question, and without in any way disturbing our audio quality on this recording.
Let me make a recommendation before I kiss off. Tear that bread when you're going to dunk it in the juice, because all that rough stuff when you've torn it, rather than sliced it, soaks up more goopy. Rip off, there you go, rip it off, and dunk that, there you go. That's my boy.
We're gonna eat this chicken, Mom, and I mean this sincerely, not like my brother says it. I love you.
Hey!
Shut up. You're ruining the audio. Avram has handled technical on that end. He is the best way we can say it is a world famous filmmaker who we are not paying at all in any way, shape, or form. And we are going to eat this chicken. Hold on, Kira. You stole. Can't blame you. Can't blame you in the least. There's another one. Put a hunk of chicken on that thing.
Hey man, I'm sorry, my finger slipped. I just deleted everything. My bad.
That's okay. I'll send your Christmas present back to Amazon. Did you taste? You gotta. All right, this is it. This is go. The chicken. There's bread. Kira's gonna get into this. Mom, here's the test. This is where you find out how much we love you.
Okay.
It's a lot. Holy
What he said.
Yes. Just yes. Mom, I love you so much, and so much more than my brother. And thank you for being with us. Thank you for teaching me how to make this. Thank you for teaching the world a new skill.
Just come visit.
I love you.
Bye.
And I love everyone out there. Thank you for joining us on this week's episode of Cooking with Things I Found in My Kitchen, where I found my mother on Zoom. And we made amazing chicken and 40 garlics. I roasted vegetables I didn't tell you about because I wanted them. And I am so glad that I could share this with everybody out there. Thank you all so much. This has been a Mar Darling Quarantine production. I'd like to thank our especially overworked and currently underfed director, producer, brain, my wonderful, wonderful special, I love you so much, Molly wife, for everything, because above and beyond, like, so much. Our DP, who is being paid in food, and I think that's pretty fair today. Kira, you're the best. And to everybody out there, try this damn recipe. My mom has now taught you how to make this. That means you have to make it, and oh, you will love it so much. Let's eat this.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Did you just do the chicken?
Yeah, I just did the chicken.
Did you get the goopy?
My mommy did that.
I'm gonna do a thing over here. Ooh, carrot. All right. L'chaim. Clinky. Bye, everybody.
Bye.